Hello, my country people. Welcome back to the news. The presidency has issued a stern warning to Senator Adams Oshiomhole, instructing him to distance himself from the campaign activities of Senator Okpebholo, the All Progressive Congress APC governorship candidate for the upcoming Edo State election. This development follows complaints from several APC chieftains who accused Oshiomhole of undermining Okpebholo's campaign with the spread of fake news and his overwhelming presence on the campaign trail. According to insiders within the party, the chieftain reported to the presidency that Oshiomhole's frequent interventions in the campaign were not only disrupting the strategy but also creating a negative perception of the APC's chances in the election. According to them, Oshiomhole's dominance in campaign activities has led to the public perceiving Okpebholo as incompetent and lacking ideas because the former governor refused to allow the candidate to speak for himself during campaign visits. One senior party member speaking on the condition of anonymity revealed that the presidency has been informed that Oshiomhole is causing more harm than good to the Senator Okpebholo's campaign, and his consistent presence and the spread of unverified information have not only distracted the campaign but have also made it difficult for Okpebholo to present himself as a capable leader with his constant, spreading of false information. It seems that the candidate is overshadowed by Adams Oshiomhole's presence, which has led to a growing perception that he lacks the competence to rule and to lead. The source further added that Oshiomhole's actions have not only brought about the key stakeholders within the party, but also contributed to a decline in public interest in the APC's campaign. The source further added that Oshiomhole's actions will not be tolerated, that people are beginning to lose interest in Oshiomhole's speeches because they feel he's overstepping his boundaries, and this disinterest is affecting the overall image of the party, and more importantly the perception of the candidate. The presidency's warning is seen as a decisive move to salvage the APC's campaign ahead of the Edo State governorship election. It is believed that the leadership in Abuja is concerned that the internal rift and the negative publicity surrounding the campaign could jeopardize the party's chances ahead of the election. Another party insider close to the presidency had noted that there is a realization that Oshiomhole needs to take a step back. He is overdoing things. The focus should be on Okpebholo and his vision for Edo State. The presidency wants the campaign to be about the candidate and not Oshiomhole. So, some supporters of Senator Monday Okpebholo have expressed relief, hoping that the candidate will now have the opportunity to connect directly with the voters without the overshadowing presence of Oshiomhole. It is time, it is high time the candidate speaks for himself. The people need to hear his plans, the people need to hear his ideas and his vision for Edo State. And that is the only way he can win the election. So my country people, I know Oshiomhole is doing his duty as the APC, leader in Edo State, but Oshiomhole seems to be overstepping his boundaries because there are talks that if one does not look closely, one might think that Oshiomhole is the one running for, the governorship position and not Monday Okpebholo because of his consistent, presence at the campaign trail, always on the front light, always at the limelight, leaving Okpebholo in the dark. And if one does not look closely, one may think that Oshiomhole is running again for the governorship position in Edo State. So as the election draws near, so many people have been calling out Oshiomhole that he was the one that abandoned his legislative duties to spearhead the campaign of the All Progressive Congress in Edo State. He has been going around, talking to Edo residents that they should support his candidate. But it seems that so many persons are saying that Oshiomhole is overdoing things because of the way he's always on the limelight, always the one with the microphone, rallying support for Okpebholo. So many people have, expressed their frustration and demanded that Oshiomhole should allow Okpebholo to address them directly, face to face, one-on-one. It seems that Okpebholo is merely a figurehead in the campaign. Oshiomhole is the one pulling the strings. Oshiomhole is the one pulling the strings. It's clear that Oshiomhole is the one running the show. He seems to have forgotten that there is an actual candidate and he is not the candidate. So this has caused unease within the party and it is not helping the party. It is not. So many people have been talking about Okpebholo's limited education, his inability to communicate effectively in English. This has, made him to remain largely mute during campaign, leaving Oshiomhole to fill the void. While Oshiomole's, political skills are undeniable, we know that Oshiomhole is a leader. He's an experienced one at that. But he should give room for the candidate to speak for himself. Meanwhile, the APC campaign has struggled to gain traction in recent weeks, with some party members privately admitting to themselves that momentum is slipping away. Oshiomole's increased presence on the campaign, trail is seen by many as a sign of desperation. Maybe he's trying to get something, who knows? But anywhere, the APC goes, Oshiomhole is always there. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? Although these reports from the presidency that Oshiomhole is being warned to stay off the campaign, trail or tail of the APC in Edo State comes as a shock to most political observers that the presidency would go to an extent of warning Oshiomhole to stay off, from Okpebholo's campaign. He should stay off. So my country people, this is just what's happening in Edo State. I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.